Before we get into Module 2 of the LinkedIn Spammer University, I would like to thank those of you who asked interesting questions and provided helpful tips on how the course can be improved. Let's go through some of them. First, there's a gentleman who suggested that another thing to call yourself in your headline is keynote speaker. Now that is a wonderfully douchey title because it blends two crucial ingredients of the LinkedIn douchebag. Number one, self-importance, because people are not just booking you for a speech, they're booking you for a keynote speech. And number two, lack of substance, because you're putting the format ahead of the actual content. What you're actually keynoting about is irrelevant. What matters is that you are on some stage and that you have a microphone glued to your cheek. So thank you, anonymous gentleman, for pointing that out. Clarke Allan asked if he should add the term class act to his headline. The answer to that is definitely no. Why? Well, the term class act implies a certain level of tongue-in-cheek. It has a whiff of self-irony and a smidgen of wit. All of these are completely antithetical to the LinkedIn douchebag. As an aspiring LinkedIn douchebag, never be tempted to use real humor or self-irony. You need to be completely earnest about your vacuousness and self-importance. Simon Allen pointed out an important point: emojis in the about section. Very good point, Simon. It helps not only to have emojis and stars peppered throughout your description, but also in your headline, and if you want to aspire for the heights of LinkedIn douchebaggery, even in your name. Nothing testifies to your douchebag aspirations, such as calling yourself Star Peter Star Smith or Susan Johnson person raising hand red heart sparkles. Adam Posner mentioned that a true LinkedIn douchebag also uses engagement pods. What is an engagement pod? It's a group of people who like and comment your content if you do the same to theirs. It's a bit of like a I scratch your back, you scratch mine kind of game. I disagree with Adam on that one. I don't think that an engagement pod in itself is douchebaggy. And I say this happily disclosing that I myself am part of an engagement pod. I have no problem admitting that. Look, a pod just amplifies who and what you are. If your content is good, your engagement pod will get this goodness in front of more people. If your content is worthy of the LinkedIn douchebag title, your pod will just amplify that douchebaggery. And what makes content douchey? Tomorrow's Module 2 of the LinkedIn Spammer University will help you find out. By the way, Adam Posner has a great podcast called The Poscast, which I recommend everybody to check out. Finally, a great thank you to everybody who misspelled my name in comments and writing to me directly. You're fast learners. See you tomorrow for part 2 of LinkedIn Douchebag University.